nice if they can update new sounds, new voices.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how you boys and girls doing? We're doing pretty good. We had a pretty good day today. I I cut out two shows. One oh kind of early in the afternoon, and then a little bit after this afternoon. Did a little walk around outside. Yeah, it was nice to see the storm break after a couple of days. Boy, I shit you not, man. That was just killing my head.
Mm-hmm.
Just the thunder, the lightning, and everything. You know, like I remember watching that movie, Frankenstein. When there was a storm outside, it would affect him. Well, same thing with me. It felt like.
Yeah, the lightning bolts come down and light them up.
Yeah. I mean, God, that's how it felt like. Just like lightning and thunder. It wasn't that bad, but I do get a real bad migraine, but it's only on one side of my face, from my eyeball to my ear, and then to my jaw. Everything gets affected because of those nerves that got severed. It's very difficult for them to react and everything. And then when we get hit by a low pressure, that does a lot to mess with my head.
Yeah. Well, it'll take. What has it been? 3 years, Kev?
Yeah. Then I left the Philippines. I have been gone not that long ago. I mean,
yeah,
14, 15, 16. Right now is 17, almost. Yeah. So 4 years. I mean,
yeah. It takes quite a long time if you've had your skull cracked open for, and any kind of damage, neurological damage. Being myself, I had a brain aneurysm 20 years ago. And I had 3 surgeries, invasive surgeries, where they cut part of my skull out. I know exactly. I couldn't sleep on that side on the bed. It was sensitive and everything. And it was, it was a pain in the ass, but it does recover. Now it's probably after like 6 years, another couple more years, your head won't be bothering you as much. I know it's a bitch, but it's the way you have to, the way it goes, Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, 2000, on the end of 14, when I hit Guam, it was 2014. So not that long ago. I mean, I wish, yeah, it just not that long ago. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but anyway, yeah. Hey, Gun.
Yeah, we got Gun here.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? He got the shows. Yeah. I had a small show this morning. Well, it started out small, but it went pretty good.
Yeah, Ren was on your show this morning, right? Suntai 7 and Kiwi Mike even came in. I caught part of your show.
Yeah, Kiwi Mike was pretty good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then John Doe hopped on.
Jerry was here too. Yeah.
Not too bad. Had a pretty good show.
I think you sent that rain here.
Yeah, I'm glad it went north because it should be almost away from you guys now.
Yeah, I think it's moving towards my mom up in Maine because she called me a couple times. She still gets a newspaper from where I grew up, and she says, "Do you know Dale Johnson is missing?" I said, "Huh?" I said, "Ma, I don't read the newspapers, from hometown, But she's funny. She's 80 years old and she's still getting the newspaper. It's like a day late, but she wants to make sure all her friends and everything are.
Most of the news is like a day late,
Yeah. But she pays a fortune to get the newspaper up there that she wants. But hey, it's her life, right?
Yeah. Well, that's good that she's still active.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's very active in her church. She lives with my sister and her husband, and yeah, it's a lot of older people that go to that church, but she likes it, so I'm glad she's still around.
That church is good. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Yeah, Gordon, you missed the show. Shame on you. How could you dare miss the show? Don't you know the rules and the ethics?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna maybe this weekend my uncle's boat will take out of the lake.
Uh-huh.
It has a private what do you call it? That you put the boat on and
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Get out of the water.
Like a trailer or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, trailer. Yeah, so yeah, we got around 5 of those kayaks down below.
Yeah.
So we're gotta take up that stuff.
My cousin used to have he was really into bass fishing, and he had one of these boats, big boats, had all this fancy stuff on it, depth finders, and the seats sat really high, and they spun around and stuff. Yeah. It was fun. So when I was a kid, I used to hang out with him. I don't know what he's doing now. Terry is in the house. And Tom's here.
Terry.
Yeah.
That's cool. Thanks for joining me. Me, same thing. As long as you guys are happy. Hey, Terry. Terry's always happy.
Yeah, he's funny.
Well, at least he's happy when he knows where his bottle opener is.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Nice to hear that you know where that is. Yeah. Hey, Tom. Yeah, you guys, it was a good show. When was a good show? It was. It meaning me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
So when does Jay have his shows? Are they how do they relate to our time? Or does he
I haven't seen him on for a while. I'm curious when he's gonna up on. He has a decent.
Yeah, usually has a good show. That other gentleman that usually joins him, and he seems to be a pretty knowledgeable guy. I don't know if he is a Filipino or whatever, but he comes on and talks quite a bit. I'm not sure what
talking about. Nicholas?
Maybe. Does he come to your show, Nicholas? Yeah.
He's not a Filipino.
Oh, he's not?
No, Nicholas is black.
Oh, I thought he said he went to school in the Philippines.
I know he's interested in Filipino over in Iloilo.
Oh, there's Jerry.
Yeah, I like Terry and Nick. Yeah, we got Tim. He was with us early this morning.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
How you doing, brother?
Oh man,
what's up?
It's too damn hot for this time of year here, man.
Is it because of the storm or?
I don't know.
Because the clouds, it keeps the heat inside.
Yeah. Usually here in October in New York, it can be pretty cool. Like 40s in the nighttime and stuff. And
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. So, Kev, where did you live in California before you came to Kentucky?
Oh no. My aunt was in Utah, but when I first came back to the continental U.S., I went to Seattle.
Oh, okay.
And then Seattle area, I went to Utah, and then we came here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got an aunt that lives over in Yakima, so her husband is a retired banker.
Mm.
I think he was president of
Oh
one
wow.
of one of those banking companies. It
Yeah.
was a trade, not trade, but it was one of those
Credit. What do you call them?
maybe like a credit union.
Yeah, yeah. That's what my wife and I belong to, a credit union. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what we found out when we were in the Philippines? We brought
Credit.
like $4,000 in pesos home, and we went to our bank and they wouldn't exchange it. For some reason, they don't do that. I don't know why. So
Because they can't get rid
yeah, I went to a TD Bank, which is a Canadian bank, and close by, and they said no problem. I said, shit, I'm going to open an account here. You guys are a lot better off than my bank, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he belonged to Spokane Teachers Credit Union,
Uh huh. Yeah, those
which is
credit.
a pretty
Jerry probably
big
knows
club.
all about that stuff, the finance and stuff. But I think we got a very low rate of interest on a car we bought about 4 years ago. It was unbelievable from this place. That's why. And I think they had the fees were low and everything, and you know, for the checking accounts or whatever, you know.
Huh.
A lot of the places you got to keep minimum balances and stuff like that, you know.
Uh-huh. That's pretty good. So Jerry, what did you do all day? Did you have a good accomplished day, or was it just a lazy day? Because Monday, well, maybe I don't know if you had to work today. Some of you, hey, there's Mr. Roberto. Some of you, maybe I don't think he had to work today. I
Hey,
think that
Roberto.
was I think that it was his day off today. I have two of my hit lists, but he's too old. Too old. What the heck are you talking about?
He said he has two on his hit list, but he's too old. Who are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
talking about, Roberto? You don't have two guys on your hit list.
Well, I don't know. What are you doing? Going gangster out on us? Oh,
Yeah, Roberto's turned into a gangster, isn't he?
yeah.
I wonder if he was out on his boat.
Oh, hey.
No, don't do that. I agree with Jerry.
Did you remember you told me that today's your day off and you wanted to come on the show? Don't don't tell me you forgot. Oh, keep talking, Richard.
Yeah. So, Jerry, did you get any of the bad weather from that hurricane that blew through the Midwest there? I think we're getting some of the rain now, a little bit.
Uh, uh, uh,
What was it? Tropical Storm Nate, I think it was the latest one. It's amazing. 9, I think they said hurricanes this year. It's a lot.
uh,
That's good, man.
still talking crap. Huh?
Malcolm M.
Because I talked about one of the buddies. He was giving advice out, and I told him about what he said, and then I give him some of my advice.
No, Terry, I don't think he's talking to Mike Luna. Mike Luna this morning was on the show, and I think he's heading to the Philippines pretty quick. And he said his goodbye. Maybe, you never know. He might pop in here before he goes.
Access denied.
Was that you?
No.
Oh, huh. So you're gonna come on?
You miss him? Terry said he misses him.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later on. Yep.
Mike's a
All right.
nice guy. He likes to stir the pot a little bit sometimes, I think, for entertainment.
Who you like?
I was just talking, they were saying about Mike Luna, and I was telling him how he was saying goodbye today because he's heading to the Philippines soon. And Terry said, I'll miss him or something like that. And I said, he's a nice guy. He just sometimes stirs the pot a little bit. He likes to, push people's buttons,
Well, he's a person that's not afraid to mince words.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, him and John Doe really got into it the other day, huh?
Well, a little bit, I guess.
I was enjoying that. Maybe it's sick of me for enjoying confrontation like that, but yeah.
Yeah, because you're a sadist ass.
And really?
What do they call it? Like,
no, that's your buddy. That's your buddy Aloe. That's your buddy Aloe.
Yeah, but I think Aloe changed some. We'll find out more. He didn't Google me. He hang out me the other day.
What's he doing in Swiss cheese land? What's he doing up there in Swiss cheese land?
He's fixing. He has property up there.
Yeah.
And he's getting that all fixed up.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys ever,
winter's coming.
I don't know if you guys ever had imported cheese from Europe and stuff, but man, it's good stuff.
Hey, Doc.
Be a doctor. I want to go to the Philippines one day, but my mom keeps telling me to watch Big Cub. It's cheaper and just like being there.
Well, you gotta really go experience yourself, because you really can't go off of what somebody else says, because maybe the other person's a lunatic and
Are you talking about me, Kevin?
Well, I'll talk about probably like 99% of you guys.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not gonna take it to heart. I'm not gonna go ballistic.
You're not gonna pull out the AR and just
no. That's what Ren was saying.
We appreciate.
It's hard to understand that kind of behavior.
Well, there are people out there that would do it, so they're not afraid to.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to do that.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Lee. Oh, he commented the other day on a post Kevin made. I haven't seen it. His video. Yeah. He said Kevin's a drama queen.
Oh, thanks. Can I be a drama king? Why do I have to be a drama?
Why not?
That sounds kind of messed up.
Yeah, it does.
Yo, Kev, what do you mean, yo, Kev?
No, you're not a queen. A queen is like a term for a homosexual. You're not a queen.
Oh, nah.
Right?
No, just show me boobs and. Yeah. But yeah, pretty decent day.
So, Kev, you don't get bad weather there in Kentucky. So why are they going to take the boat out of the pond or lake or whatever it is?
Because last year it freezed up.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. But, it doesn't stay. It doesn't. Last year it didn't go into a deep freeze. Around in the middle of the lake was still soft. But Around the edges, it was a little bit hard, but
So you're saying
you
you wouldn't
know,
want to play have a hockey game on it? You'd go.
yeah, go down there and drive your car on the ice like you used to do when you were the boy.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah. Oh, Jeff Lee, huh?
October 15th.
Hmm. Well, yeah, around October 15th. I know. Like in Alaska, everything goes into a deep freeze.
I wouldn't know, Jerry. I'm not in the social class of owning a boat.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be too bad of a deadline. Get it everything out. Our boat is not that big. It's just a small little
Yeah, yeah.
electric motor thingy.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening in Chicago? Here in Chicago, it's that. Yeah, it's the rule. Yeah, that makes sense. Always makes sense. You know, when people keep on doing things for so long, no need to break habit. Yeah, I threw a link. I threw Roberto a link. He told me to send him one, but I don't know where is he.
Why don't you just post it in the room?
Well, there he is.
Well,
He's not saying
there's
nothing.
that there's a fancy boat.
Well, what boat is this one?
I just bought this. I just bought this boat Saturday because I didn't like the other one. So, but I went to a dealership and bought that boat. It's a used boat, but it was in their lot for about 8,000.
Mm,
So
nice.
just put it on credit.
Okay.
Yeah. If anyone want to buy a boat, I got
You
one
have the other
cheap
one
for.
too? You have both of them?
Yeah.
Starting
Well,
a boat?
the other one I paid cash.
Oh, I know it. Wow. I hate to pay
This one,
cash for anything.
yeah, me too. But
I like to hold on to it if you can.
well, the thing was that this boat is more, what do you call it? Not reliable, but more. It's better for me because I just want to fish in the lake. The other boat is too big and
Hmm.
you know, too big to lug around, and I can't. I have to store it somewhere and pay $400-500 a month just
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
store it.
So
You
what do you
know.
got? An SUV to tow it with? Or a truck or
Yeah,
pickup truck?
yeah. I have a pickup truck and a SUV, so
Hmm.
it's only a 17-foot bass boat. It's a
Oh, I
nitro.
love bass fishing, man.
Yeah, you got a
Oh,
trawler. You got a 115 horsepower engine.
Yeah, my cousin used to have one, man. It had the high seats and everything, and the depth finders and all that stuff
Yeah,
to see the fish, and live
yeah.
well to keep the fish in to keep them alive until you want to eat them. Yeah,
Yep. This has everything. Yep.
that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was telling the guy.
so what's been going on, Roberto?
No, I got called in for work today, so usually my day off. But
It kind of sucked.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a national holiday for God's sakes.
that's
But
okay.
crime never stops, right? White
Yeah,
white collar crime.
yeah.
Oh, crying.
Basically,
Thought you said crying.
what
Yeah.
happened to who was on there? Jerry. What happened to Jerry?
Oh,
Jerry,
he's still.
Jerry went to work. He said, "Yeah, yeah, it's
Oh,
almost
you
time for
went.
me to have a beer
Okay.
too." I think I'm gonna go get one if Kev. Yeah, I'll be right back. Sounds like a good idea.
Well, you get a cold one and get one for me too.
All right.
Yeah, I gave one for me too.
Yeah. Well, Richard likes those uppity beers, those yuppie beers.
What's the yuppity beer?
You know, one of those Samuel Adams. Probably one of those dark lager beers.
Yeah, those are
I
good
used to,
beers.
I used to like drinking those Canadian rock Canadian. I don't know
Yeah,
if I'm
my favorite's Shiner Bock.
Moosehead. I like.
Yeah. But I like it in tap. I like it go in the bars and get it tapped. Shiner Bock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be fun. Just to pull over. Well, have you been to one of those microbreweries?
Yeah. We have a couple here, and then when I go to Utah, I went to a couple last year. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple of those, but with their restaurant, and then they got the microbrewery on the other side. But
Well, you can sit there and sample all kinds of different beers.
yeah,
I mean, the tab is going to be
yeah,
high, but it's worth it.
yeah. That's for a day when you got nothing to do. Just go over there and see what you can do.
I tried one last year. It was made with jalapeno,
Wow.
and I can't remember the name of the beer. It was made in Utah. It's made in Utah.
Huh.
One of the and it's a dark beer, but it had jalapeno flavor.
Mm.
Oh my god, that was good.
Yeah, but it must have felt. Did you feel it
Yeah, you can
afterwards?
feel the yeah you can feel the pepper taste. You know, jalapeno.
Yeah.
I never had that, but they put a lot of weird shit in beer nowadays, and
I know.
some of it's good.
That's what we're talking about. Going to microbrewery and
Oh yeah.
sampling all the different beers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got
I'm trying to
me.
get my wife a driver's license so she can drive me home when I'm drunk.
There you go.
There you go.
I've been trying for almost 10 years. She's doing better now, though.
Yep. 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 Yeah.
So what?
My topic for the day was know the rules before you go there, and you really
Yeah,
should.
yeah. I heard about that. I heard the video you put out. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
all rules are different with different people. You know, just like the visa rule. You know, one person's rule, one person, how they came out of it is different from another person with the same situation. You know, it's all gonna be different. I don't
Well,
know
it's
why.
not all gospel.
I don't know why one dumbass thinks that just because you went through it without getting arrested, that he would, not get arrested for it. He may have a total different situation. His background might be totally fucked up. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, so everyone's going to be different.
I wouldn't base my life on hearsay, I'll tell you that, man. I'd
Yeah,
find
me
out.
either.
Hell no.
That's why I
You
was
know,
telling
you,
everybody that my experience was different than maybe another person. So don't really follow what exactly happened to me because
yeah, I mean, it's like me with my business. If I take somebody's word for it, and I go ahead and act on that information, for one thing, I get sued, and the other thing, I go to jail.
Oh, wow.
You know, I mean, you can't accuse of someone for theft or whatever without proper,
actual proof.
well, not proof. What we go through, we go 5 steps into um, getting a confirmation on fraud. 5 steps we got to go through. If each of those steps, if we miss those steps, we can't. There's no way we're gonna do anything,
Uh
even
huh.
though we know. that
Oh,
they're doing
unless you
something
have
wrong.
those 5 steps of that procedure, you can't
Exactly.
bring your case forward. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Or
for
you're
one
gonna get
step is
sued,
missing.
right? Yeah.
That's right.
The criminal's gonna sue you, and you're gonna end up in trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can't always assume that just because somebody's saying that their situation is this, this, and this, that your situation is going to be the same.
Yeah, it's impossible to
And if he
hopefully
and if
it's gonna be.
he's listening, I think you're a dumb motherfucker for even thinking that. Common
Are you
sense
talking
tells
about
you.
the hobo?
Yeah, I'm talking about the hobo. I'm giving
Okay.
I'm giving a what do you call that? World news
Word
tonight.
to the wise.
World wise. Yep.
Yeah, because like I said, everybody's different. Everybody, maybe they treat people different too. I mean, of under like special circumstances. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that was just my topic. Know what you're doing. Um, try to obey the laws, even though if it's a stupid like a jaywalking law. Just because you see one person doing it, don't think it's okay for you to do it.
And if someone's a psychopath, don't call them Gago or whatever, Goo Goo or Gago.
Well, don't call him a psychopath either.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Yeah. Try to not provoke people to.
yeah.
I'm sure in your situation, when your brother-in-law there, you were just trying to have him be respectful to his father, and
Yeah, and I walked away from it, and
yeah,
I thought it was just gonna stop right there, but that fuck kept on coming at me, and I'd even see the poor guy. That was the pisser. You
yeah,
know, he couldn't come at me like head on.
hmm
He waited till I turned,
yeah.
and then he tagged me.
Based on my limited experience in the Philippines, I generally find the Filipinos very congenial and hospitable.
Passive.
Yeah, very easygoing people, and it's probably a very unusual situation you were in. You know,
Uh,
running into somebody that has that kind of mental, depravity or whatever you call it, hostility.
Ace airliner.
Well, I do have one announcement. I thought I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm going to say something right now. And this person knows who I'm talking about. You gastric gun monkey. If you keep talking shit about me and provoking me to take action against you, motherfucker, I'm going to come after you. Keep talking your ass. Keep talking. Keep nugging, whatever you're doing. Stop it. Or I'm coming after you, dumbass.
Well, I'm glad to see I'm not the only dumbass.
hmm Was that my phone or yours, Kevin?
That was me.
I know mine's over on the charger. I'm saying I thought I turned the volume down on the thing, but I got an iPad sitting on the floor too on the charger. And
Oh, because you're
sometimes,
rich.
no,
You got all that stuff just laying around, tripping. You got to be careful. You might like have a near miss, and
my wife is really mad because in my house, there's guitars in every room. You go into the living room, I got an acoustic guitar case by the dining room table, except for the kitchen. I don't have any guitars in there. She gets pissed at it.
well, if you Terry says I haven't said anything to Roberto. Well, you can say hi to him. Say good afternoon, good morning, good evening. One depends on where you're at. I think
Terry
it's good morning.
is in Davao, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all good.
Erie, yeah.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I took my kids out to Buffalo to Niagara Falls. It was a good time. Was kind of surprised at how many like Indians from India were there or whatever. I don't know what. Yeah, yeah.
Not the cowboy Indians,
No,
right?
no,
Just
no, no, no.
the
Yeah,
urban.
I don't know what industry they have there that they're working in or whatever, but yeah, it seemed to be quite a few of them there. Yeah.
I do have another public announcement.
Okay,
Um,
help yourself, Roberto.
if you guys want to donate to my cause, pay off my boats, I do have a PayPal account, a Patreon account, and a GoFundMe account. Please subscribe to my channel and gives me that thumb up. Every little thing help, every little penny help. Thank you very much.
That's true, Roberto. Yeah, you guys. Do you really have one? Or are you just pulling my leg?
He's full of shit.
What do you think,
Well,
man?
you don't know. I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, everybody. I mean, there's a lot of people here that likes boats.
Yeah, yeah. Did you? I know that's a big thing in the Philippines, Jerry. The loads for the phones, right? Yeah.
That's a little money making thing right there. It's the loads for the phones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris and Sabu, he's always buying those for his show. I guess that's how he runs it. Goes to the store, picks someone up.
You could actually do it like an internet thing too, because all you need is get the package of loads, and then if someone buys it and put it on your PayPal account or whatever, you can send them the number and the code to open up that load. So you don't need a store.
Yeah. It's a code or whatever that comes on it that activates it. Yeah.
That's cool. But you can't use no loads here in the U.S., right?
I don't think.
We have calling cards.
Yeah.
And
Right.
we have because I know this one beer place or this liquor place, and it's it's operated by these Filipinos, and they have calling cards to the Philippines and all over the world.
Oh,
So they do that too. That's where I get my baits and stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember those days years ago. I used to call my wife when she wasn't my wife in the Philippines.
yeah.
I'd buy those at like the convenience store, 7-Eleven. They sell those. You could talk to the Philippines for hours on those. You get that, call that number. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
The
I
only
know what you're talking
the only
about.
bad thing about that was every time, let's say you call the Philippines, and on the Philippine side, they didn't get they're not getting any signal.
Hmm.
So you call it, and if you call
Oh, if
it
they're not
and no one
connected, yeah,
answers, yeah, if no one
still
answers,
using your time. Yeah,
that still uses your time.
yeah, I
That makes it suck
remember
about
that.
that. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
nowadays I use finally it's been about 4 years now, almost 5 years. But before on Vonage they didn't have international calling to the Philippines
yeah.
until like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So I got
Huh.
on that program, and $60 a month on
Yeah.
through Vonage, I can talk to my brother 3,000 minutes a month.
Wow, that's
For
good.
yeah,
Well,
and
I know. At Sam's Club, they sell a phone card that you could do international phone calls, and that's what I used to do. Use Costco and Sam's Club cards.
well, Vonage you can talk anywhere in the United States, Canada, and Mexico for free, right? If you have that, and it's usually like $19, $20 a month.
Hey, Raymond.
But their international calls, they always had places around the world besides Philippines, and you couldn't use Vonage for that. So finally, when this happened, man, I jumped on it, and I'm to this day I'm still using it. I mean, we never talked 3,000 minutes a month. Shit, we
Hey,
barely.
That's a lot of
barely
talking.
Roberto, there's an app for the smartphones called Viber. Did you ever use that? Because I think
yeah,
we talked to
I
the
I
family.
heard about it, but never
Yeah,
never used it.
I
Never
think
used
it's
it.
free. I think it's free. You can text and
Well,
yeah.
see, I got my brother. I got my brother an Apple phone, so we
Hmm.
can. If he's by a Wi-Fi area, we can do FaceTime, and he can uh, text me and all that stuff.
Hmm.
But the only problem with that is where he lives, they're not there's no good Wi-Fi signal, so he has to go to Alberta or Ormuk or
Hmm.
somewhere like that to get
Where they have a
signal.
good signal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right, Jerry.
I thought maybe those that what fiber, whatever you call that, you
Viber,
still have to have
VIBR.
you still have to have some kind of signal,
Mm. Yeah, you're right.
and
Yeah.
they don't have that, so it doesn't help me. But with the Vonage, I can call to their landline or to his cell phone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it does cost a lot if you don't use one of those plans and you just pick up the phone and call. Don't do it.
Yeah, my iPhone wasn't unlocked, and when I was in the Philippines this spring, my buddy called me for like 15 seconds, and it ended up being like $25 for crazy, crazy
Oh, yeah,
expensive.
like I said, if you talk 5 minutes,
Yeah,
you're just cutting off your arm.
yeah, yeah.
I did that, and my cousin said, I was like long time ago when I first come back, and he goes, Kevin, did you call us over in the Philippines? I go, yeah. And he goes, don't do that no more. Because I thought it was okay to call, and it kind of came up to be a lot of money.
I know my daughter did that one year about maybe about 5 years, 6 years ago. Um, we paid for their uh, cell phone service. So I guess she had before she married her husband, they were dating, and she was using um, what do you call that? You can do that online too.
On Messenger.
Not Messenger. What's the thing that people do talk to Filipinos in the Philippines on the internet?
Oh,
Oh,
Chica.
Skype or something like that.
Skype. Yeah, it was
Oh,
Skype.
Yeah.
So she had a phone and he had computer. And what happened was she calls Skype on your cell phone, which you're not supposed to because Skype's not covered um, under your data plan. It's strictly separated. So but he can do it for free because he was online on his computer.
Mm-hmm.
So she did that for like a month, 2 months. We finally looked at the bill and it was like $1,200.
Wow.
Ooh, crazy. And that's what happened.
yeah.
She was using Skype on the cell phone while talking to his boyfriend.
Yeah, Randall. That's exactly what my wife's best friend did when we got there. She had these throwaway phones for us, but I don't know. I gave one to my daughter and one to my wife, and I had my phone. I was just other than going out with my wife's friends at night and shit and seeing the family, I didn't have any need for a phone. I didn't give a shit when I was there. I was having so much fun.
Hey, Sky Dragon. I missed you this morning.
Yeah, John Doe is a funny guy.
He's kind of funny. Don't make him. Don't make. He's not that funny. Because sometimes he could be an ass.
Well, we all can.
My opinion, of course. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm a bad guy and I hate everybody, but no, sometimes he's a butt.
Are you talking about me again?
Oh no, I'm talking about John Doe. He pissed off my Kiwi Mike.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just a couple of days ago.
What were they talking
They,
about? I
he's
forgot.
over it, but
Oh, I know what he was. He was being negative or whatever. He's
well, because Nicholas was talking about he got a girlfriend that used to work in a nightclub, and everybody's trying to tell him that once a bar girl, always a bar girl.
oh,
I know that's true, but
Yeah.
once you're alcoholics, always alcoholic. Once a pornographer person is always, yeah, that's true. And can you kick the habit? No. You can walk away from it, just like an alcoholic, but you do get an urge, and sometimes,
Yeah. Well, you guys know my story. My mother, she was a bar girl in the Philippines, but she ended up owning a bar later, a couple years later. But yeah, when I was born, she took me back to Leyte, and that's where my grandfather and grandmother raised me. And she went back to Manila to be a bar girl. But she sends. I mean, my grandparents were already pretty well off, middle class, Philippine standard, and she would send a bunch of money. I mean, she wasn't a dancer. She gave drinks and stuff to
kind
people.
of like a waitress, cocktail
Yeah,
host.
she was cocktail. So then she met this other girl and one of her best friend. They end up opening up a bar, and they did. Now they're doing this. They were doing the same thing when they were, now they own it. But if anybody's out there talk about my mother being a bar girl,
Please come on over.
yeah, please face me face to face. Tell me,
Yeah, don't hide behind the keyboard.
yeah.
Heck, I'll just give out your address, where they can meet you.
Exactly, and I'll put you on my list one at a time. I go to the Philippines, take care of a little problem. I go to Miami, take care of a little problem, and then I go to wherever you guys are at, and I'll take care of you too.
You should be careful because I don't want you to have a heart attack because maybe you're like what 400 pounds and
what?
you're like a almost you look like probably like a damn gorilla. So.
Thank you very much, man.
Well, I'm just trying to because you like you said you're old. You're older than I am. That's for sure. You look older than me. And
Kevin,
hey, wait.
what was your address again? What was your address again?
Oh no! What? Cause I want to see if
You're on it.
Never mind. You send me your address, so I know your address.
Well, I did send my address. I want to make sure you send me that stuff before I say.
Once
I
it's in
don't
the
want
mail,
to say something that I'm not going to get my Apple TV and my beef jerky. I don't want you to do the jerking in the jerky. Hey, I'm just joking, boys and girls. Roberto, he got a bigger gun than I got, so that's the sad part. Well, what's that big thing you was holding? You guys took a picture of when you was in the living room.
my AR-15.
Well, how come that one looks different than mine?
I think I'm the only one that doesn't have one.
Because it's my brother-in-law. He built that for me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because yours look like it's a little bit more beefier.
Yeah. Yeah, he built that for me.
Still shoots.
And don't ask me.
Bullet, though.
Don't ask me what caliber bullet it shoots, because all I do is have him buy it and I go shoot it. So
we appreciate that. Well, especially if I see a red tracer zooming past. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Don't piss off nobody, and don't, if you can't back it up, don't say nothing. I figured that's a pretty good rule of thumb. So there's always a badder person than you out there.
Yeah, gun term. That's right. Yeah, New York is very anti-gun.
Can you come on? Well, Jerry.
Give him the link, man.
Oh, you've always been a decent cowboy to me.
Well, not Texas, man. You come to Texas, man. Everybody welcomes you
Oh,
with
yeah.
a gun in their pocket.
Yeah, I knew a Vietnamese girl down there, and she said, man, she had all kinds of guns. Lived in a really nice home, $400,000 house for. I forget what she was working in a beauty field, like did skin treatments, and she divorced. She was married to a Vietnamese guy.
It was what is that when they pop zits on you and stuff?
I don't know, but
A dermatologist.
no, she wasn't they're doctors. They're doctors
too.
Dermatologists are doctors.
Fuckers. I know. It's just the medicine talking. Hey, fuck you guys. Shit. It's just about the money.
Yeah, New York City's where you need a gun the most. You can't get one.
Shit. I haven't seen no money from this place. I come close, but they're not gonna. They don't cut you a check until you get $100 from Google. Then they'll flip you a check.
What are you averaging? What are you averaging, Kev? About $1 a month or something?
Oh, what on my YouTube?
Yeah, is that what you guys talking about?
Oh no, heck! I'm doing.
I bought a brand new Cadillac.
I'm doing pretty dang.
Oh, they're not cool. I mean, it's Mercedes, right? It's a Mercedes now, and the Audis and
no, you know what?
Honda Pilot.
I looked at Terry Mark in Ohio, and he said he was getting like 89 cents a month or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
and then,
no!
And then YouTube snagged some of his. They demonetized some of his videos, a whole bunch of his videos or something.
Right now it says your estimate revenue is $13.75
a month.
$16 a month. Oh shit! All
yeah,
that
something
work.
like that.
You're rolling in the dough, man.
Rolling
yeah.
it in, man.
Well, for 1 month, I got 6,000 views for 1 month. I got 35 new subs. I'm at 450, so I gained quite a bit on this last 2 weeks. I got 10,388 view watch time.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, $15 a month, man. That's a lot of work, but
I got 5,300 views.
5,300 for what? The month?
Yeah. 5,300 0997.
Yeah, I know. You know, I remember I calculated that if you get like 150,000 views a month, that's about $200 a month you should bring in on 150,000 views a month.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, 5,300.
I'm not getting no money. Voicing those.
So,
no, not off a podcast. I mean, you know.
What's Tweety Pie getting?
Well, yeah, but he's
shit.
completely different. He got like 50 million people.
And he's not really serious. Other than that time, Kev, you had the video of him tasting malt scotches. I never seen him make a serious. I mean, I don't watch him all the time, but he had a serious video there checking out scotches.
But I do got my Patreon people, and I'm doing right around $100.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then I have guys not you guys, but I mean, I have guys that give me right around 120 on my PayPal.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice.
I don't see none of it, but my daughters sure appreciate the extra thought.
Hey, I just get off the subject. I heard Roberto's adding people onto his list and stuff. I hope I'm not added onto that list. Am I, Roberto?
Yeah. No.
No, you're one of the good guys. You're one of the
I
good
heard my
guys.
name. I heard you said my name. I'm like, oh shit, am I on his list?
No, I said that. So what happened? I thought you were on the panel because I
Oh,
can't
no,
see
I'm just-
nothing on my. I can't see YouTube
okay.
on my cell phone for some
Oh, I
reason, and it keeps asking me to tap on the screen. It won't come up. So I only see the text messages, and I thought you were on the panel.
You know what? I was on the earlier today because I was at work, but nobody was there, so I just jumped on a little bit. I just went into work. Just I don't know. It's like my job's flexible, so you can either come in on a holiday or you don't have to. And nobody was there, so I just went in for a few hours. And sometimes, a lot of times when my boss isn't around, I'm able to jump on, and I can come onto a podcast. But a lot of times, if my boss is in the office, I'll be listening to you guys. I'll just put up my headphones on, and he's pretty cool about that. He don't care. As long as the work gets done, man, I'm doing work at the same time. I listen to you guys, I like to listen to the podcast because I don't have to actually watch the screen. So I could be typing and doing some work like accounting or whatever and just listening to a podcast, what people are saying. So that it's kind of nice. So,
Yeah.
it's nice to have a job like that.
All this is just my entertainment that I'm giving to you guys. I mean, I ain't making no money off of it. I mean, some people get off. Yeah, they like my show. Some people maybe they think my show's a threat, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I hope I'm not a threat to anybody. I mean,
No.
you have your own people. I have my own people.
No, I don't. I don't really think you're a threat. I mean, again, as long as you keep your show clean and just then it's cool. Nobody's gonna. Nobody has the right to say.
I even stuck up for Johnny Warrior today. Somebody said something, and I told him to knock it off. So
Right.
I mean, I don't have no beef and no grudges against other people's shows or whatever because I don't give a shit what they do.
Yeah, just do your show, man. That's all you got to do, and that's what you do. Hey, just out of curiosity, when's Aloe coming back on the show? Is Aloe's like in hiding or something like that?
Well, he's not in hiding. Man.
Out of commission or out of commission is what I should say. You know what? He put up a video. I don't know if you guys saw it on Facebook about college days, and it was actually aimed towards me. So I just kind of laughed and I put on there all the good old days. And he replied, he goes, "Yeah, I knew you'd like this. It was about you." And I just started laughing. So it's pretty good. Yeah, he calls me college boy, but again, I call him Swiss Miss. I think
Swiss Miss.
I got that from somebody. One of the bloggers was calling him Swiss Miss. It's actually pretty good. So but hopefully he'll come back on the scene a little and do some stuff.
We're all doing it.
I think he's coming back in a couple of weeks. We talked
To
on
the Philippines?
Hangouts. Yeah, we talked at the Hangouts. He didn't give me his exact date, but he said that he's coming back.
To the
It sounded,
Philippines?
when I talked to him, it sounded like before Christmas he'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. But I'm talking about, is he going to come back on YouTube doing something, or is he just not doing anything?
No, he told me he wants to come on my show. I'm not boasting and patting myself on the back. That's just what he told me. So
somebody says, Randall says, Aloe joined the Order Jesuits.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I doubt that too.
If you've ever texted with him or something, man, he's a trip, man.
Yeah, he is a trip.
Yeah. One day I was telling him he sent me a text and he was, "What's up?" and stuff. I said, "Nothing. I was just playing my guitar so friggin' loud." it would make your ears ring. And he goes, "Oh, he said he loved the band Kiss or something like that when he was growing up."
Really?
And then he goes to me, "Oh, really?" I said, "A lot of them death metal guys are into that, those fancy tattoos." And he was telling me about this guy somewhere in Europe who has tattoos all over his face or something like that. And he goes, "You should do that," to me. He goes, he's trying to encourage me to do that. I said, "What are you, fucking nuts or something, man?"
Yeah, he's a nut.
Yeah. He goes, "No." He goes, "Your wife will get used to it." Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Oh, hello.
He'd lock me up. The nut house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's people that have tattoos. There's actually, I was at the health club. I was swimming. And I saw this dude, and he was all tattooed up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. Why would you want to put all the tattoos all over your body?
I know he was talking about it on the face, and so remember Mike Tyson got that one on his face. That
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That was more like a Polynesian.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That's funny. Cool. See, Kev, I came on and your viewership went up to 23 people watching.
You're a damn good man.
Man, it jumped up by about 6 people. I'm not
You're
sure
just
who
like
that is.
my lucky charm.
Yeah, right. Oh. So hey, Roberto, the trip's coming up, huh?
Yeah, coming soon.
Couple of more weeks.
Oh,
Maybe
no,
another month.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything, the exact date.
That's cool. Well, good. I mean, hey, you got 2 people on the list. You might be able to add another 2 or 3 before you leave, right?
Probably. the way things rolling.
You might be looking to clean out the whole Philippines, Just clean them all out, Get rid of the riprap.
Work with the dirt tape.
If we didn't need you white boys come to the Philippines to spend your money, I'd wipe you guys all out. But since you guys are marrying our Filipinos,
sounds like Lapu Lapu killing Magellan there. He wants to get rid of him. You're not taking our woman.
Yeah. Could you imagine being back in them old times and back in the 17, 1800s, living in the Philippines? That must have been some wild days, man.
Oh yeah.
Sure. With my my background being Samoan, Filipino, man, I'll have all kinds of rage, angry rage.
Be having a little headhunt shop.
I don't know that much about Samoan. Were they headhunters or something like that, like Pacific Islanders?
No, it's the freaking Tongans that would come to our island and always try to fight us. They'll send dozens of boats over, and so we always bump heads.
Mm-hmm.
But even still today, Tongans and Samoans don't get along.
No, not very well.
Yeah.
Hey, post the link. Ren is here, man.
I'm going to get off pretty soon, Rich. I was just going to be on for an hour. I've been on for a while today. Yeah.
Well, then go to bed, take a nap, take your pill, and then when you come back, we'll still be on.
Yeah, but I feel like you guys are going to be like Dennis the Menace, and everything is going to be all
right, so you know what? Stretch it for another 30 minutes and bring Red on, Kev. Come on. Another 30 minutes.
You can stay up another 30 minutes. That's 9 o'clock.
What time is it now? 8:30? Yeah, that's 9 o'clock.
8:30.
Bring Red on. Then we can just give Ren a hard time. Come on, Ren. Come on, man.
Or anybody else that feels like they need to come on and express themselves. Bucks, come on. It's all okay.
The more the merrier.
Yeah. I mean, you could even bring your towel if you want to quiet a little bit.
Yeah, if you want to masturbate, you have to bring your own towel.
Oh, yeah. Because I don't want to be in anybody's head. I don't want to pay rent.
Kevin, we haven't heard any of your jingles tonight.
Well, because see, I'm just waiting for your. There you go.
There you go. You have to get one in. Smash that like button.
Yeah, I think he's getting like a little kid getting tired of his toy.
Oh man.
Take that toy away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting another toy here pretty soon. He's gonna probably.
Oh yeah, where's Big Bob?
Big Bob.
Yeah, man.
Big Bob. Hey, Ren, where's Big Bob, man? Tell us where Big Bob is.
Call him up, Brent. Come on.
Man, I don't even know where he's been lately.
I don't know. You left a message on my comment.
Man, Roberto, if you gave him that freaking toy, I swear, Roberto, I don't care how big you are, I'll bite at your ankles, man.
Well, you are an ankle biter.
Hey, where's is Big Bob? Is he like in northern Cebu or something like that?
Yeah, he's northern Cebu.
Is he a veteran? Is he a veteran or a?
I don't know, man. He's done all kinds of things. He was a firefighter. He was a machinist. He was he's always telling me something. Yeah.
How old is that guy? How old is that guy? What's he about? How old is he? Like in the early 50s?
Yeah, I think he said he was around early 50.
I think he said he could kick your ass, Kevin.
I doubt that.
I know he threatened his half brother. He always threatens his half brother. His half brother, he just sent a picture out of him. He's like a biker, the leader of a biker gang.
And he's threatening his half brother.
Yeah, the last time I saw him, he was like, he thinks he can kick my ass. I'll beat his ass. And then I was like, oh crap! And then he just sent a picture of him. He's a big dude.
8,000 miles away, right? You can threaten people, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, some of them bikers are mean, man. Oh, they're mean dudes.
Yeah, some of them are mean, but some of them kind of like outdid their glory days.
So what's up, Ren? What do you got to talk about today, man?
Talk about Roberto's boat there, man. Is that his boat?
Yeah, it's his new one. He's got two of them.
He's got two boats.
Right, man. That is a freaking impressive machine, man.
Well, the other one's for sale. I paid cash for it.
When did you buy? Didn't you just buy the other one?
Yeah, but it's not feasible for me because, in Texas, other than the Gulf Coast, in Texas we just have a bunch of lakes. So I figure, damn, that boat's too big. I have to lug it around, find a place to store it during the winter.
How big is that boat? How big's the other boat?
Well, the other one's not that big. It's only, a 20-footer? But still, I mean, it's a fishing boat. It's a center console type.
Right, but you take your boats in and out of the water every time you go fishing, right?
Right,
you
right.
Have a slip fee.
But this boat here is a bass boat, and it's only 17 feet.
Right, it's much lighter.
And
too,
I can
right?
put it. I can put it in my garage. I can roll it in my garage, so I don't need to. The other boat is too big.
Yeah, I don't know about Texas. I guess can you people do boating all year round in Texas? So I guess you could. Still
Yeah, I mean, I've
I've
gone out in January. I've gone out in February.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold, but yeah, it's great fishing time too. Great fishing.
Yeah, but you're more apt to sell that boat in the spring, right? Instead of this time of year.
No, I mean, I have a couple guys who are interested in it, but they got to come up with the cash. So
yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. Yeah.
Now this one I just financed. It was at Plano Marine in Plano, Texas. So
it came with the trailer?
Yeah. Trailer, motor,
sounds like the Philippines. Everybody's always interested in something that you're selling, but they never have the cash.
Right.
Yeah, I saw a guy on it was on my Facebook. Some Canadian dude, he was selling a house. I can't remember exactly where it was, but it's apparently right on the water or whatever. And I think it was like 110,000 Canadian dollar that he wanted for it. And I don't even know what the exchange rate is between the Canadian dollar and the US dollar. But it ended up that the guy that bought it from him knocked him down to 63,000. And I don't know if that was Canadian dollar or US dollar. But again, you can buy, it's easy to buy something from what I hear, but it's hard to sell it when it's time to sell, huh?
Yeah, I like this one here. I got it through Yamaha Finance, through Yamaha. And they gave me a line of credit for $10,000. So the boat was about after taxes and everything, 8,000. So I got 2,000 I can use to, get, like maybe another life jacket or an anchor or something,
Well, you don't have to use the full 10,000. What do they charge you interest on that line of credit, though? That's the question.
Yeah, it's 12%.
12%. Whoa. Yeah. You might want to refinance it with a bank.
Yeah.
Well, even with banks, though. Banks don't like to finance boats. That's the thing. So it might be hard to refinance that thing with somebody else.
My insurance, we go through Farmers Insurance, and Farmers they refinanced 3 of our cars. It's brand new. We just bought it like 2015, 2016, and they refinanced it for a lesser percentage, and then they do boats too. So once I have this for about but see,
the insurance companies finance.
Yeah, they do
cars?
that now. A lot. Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
Everything now. They do house. They can buy house through them. You can buy cars through them. Insurance through them. Yeah, you can. All our package, our house, our cars, everything at Farmers Insurance.
Well, you know what? I mean, if you got a credit card that's less than 12%, you could just basically just put that boat on your credit card. I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, that's what I did. Well, that's what they want you to do. They gave me a line of credit on a credit card, and then they take that money that it's on for the boat, and then what's ever left over I can buy.
These guys in the room are so funny, man.
What do they say?
Terry said he wishes he was a homosexual, then he wouldn't have his wife.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Randall, biker's code of ethics: fight, fuck, or party. That's Bob. Yeah.
Guy
That
dragon.
really is Big Bob, I swear. He has that attitude.
Fight, fuck, or party.
Ow. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Drop on could hurt. Yeah. Yeah. You guys gotta come back to reality and just have a good time. Don't always walk around all butt hurt and
with a chip on our shoulders.
Said this, she said this. I'm gonna get him.
Yeah. It sounds like you guys talking about me.
I was gonna say that. Are you talking about somebody here?
Oh man, I know. Now I'm starting to scratch my head. Is there a target on my back?
Well, don't walk around all teary-eyed.
Hey man, they got some cheap tickets to the Philippines right now again. Them Korean Airlines, I mean, damn, they're cheap. Uh-oh.
Korean Airlines is pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
White boy in the house.
White punch on dope.
Whitey in the house.
Right when I thought you had it all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we were all saying we missed you, John.
Yeah, now my
we're just talking about you, man.
not going down.
I'm flattered.
I bet you are.
Yes. made my day.
It's too early for beer, but I better pop one now.
What's the Korean fare, Jerry? What's the Korean fare?
You know what? My wife says she saw something like Chicago Cebu, like 5.5. Was that Korean Airline, D? Korean Airline, or somebody was saying? Yeah. So and somebody else, one of her friends got a ticket or something.
For what travel dates?
I'm not really sure. What travel dates were they going?
Korea.
When's she going?
Next year.
Oh, next year. Yeah, you know what? You got to go out a year. She got it for sometime next year. So I don't even know what the date is.
Got it last week.
She just bought it like last week. She said, but I'm not sure when she's going.
That's a great fair. That's a great fair.
Yeah, I mean, we paid $600 when we came out, but I bought that ticket like 9 months in advance. So, but again, you know what? Before we came out, we saw fares for actually a week or two down away that were that cheap. So somebody was telling me there's like some kind of airfare going on or something out in Asia or something, airfare wars or something like that. So I'm not sure what's going on.
The last time I looked at Korean for January, February, it was like 700 plus.
And even then, that's not too bad either. You know what I mean? Because for some reason, remember, I don't know if you guys saw about a year and a half ago, Korean Airlines was just breaking into these fares to come to the U.S. and they were giving really good fares. And then all of a sudden, once they got popular, then they just hiked their prices up, and then that wasn't the deal anymore. So again, and then Asiana all of a sudden has a bunch of cheap airfares now. So I don't know if they're fighting each other or whatever the hell's going on.
Have you guys used ASAP before? ASAP?
No, is that an airline?
No, it's a travel.
What is it?
It's a third-party travel. Yeah, and you can get fares like that anywhere. You just have to put in for it, and then if it's available, they'll give it to you. So if you say, I want to fly to Manila from LA for $450, then if they agree to it, then you can get it for $450. And 9% of the time they give it to you.
Really?
Yeah, it's called ASAP. Look it up.
You know what? I usually go through. I'll try that, but again, you're bidding on these, so you might have to wait. But are you at the same time looking through other companies to see if you can get a flight? Because you might be sitting there waiting for months if you don't get it for $450, right?
Right. The thing is, though, that there's another one. It's called shoot.
But do you have a choice of times or anything like that, or is it whatever they do?
No, see, that's the thing. They don't. You can't choose. No, you can't. You can choose the time and stuff. You just can't choose airlines.
Oh, I see. Because I hate I hate United. I hate American. The host, the stewardesses are fat. They're ugly. The food sucks.
No.
They're old.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the seats are. There's no leg room. I mean, my God, economy is really bad in them two airlines.
Oh, so, I agree with you there, man. I
yeah, it's bad. I mean, Asiana actually that was a nice flight. The food was really good. You got a plenty of room, leg room and stuff. So
matter of fact, I stole one of their blankets.
You stole a blanket, Kev?
Yeah, my room right now.
Really?
You can't get any more ghetto than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cap Spalding said he flew Eva Air, and somebody told me Eva Air is supposed to be pretty good too.
Yeah, I've flown Eva. It's not bad.
Is it? But it's hit or miss if you get a decent price nowadays. It used to be for a while you get some good prices, right?
I'm looking at it right now. $609.
$609? That's not bad.
For January.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's right in the middle of that's right in the middle of the busy season for $609. So yeah, something's really going on over there. Airfare wars or something. That's what somebody was saying. So
$99
Alabama to Manila on DC-3. Yeah. One of the engines had to be really relaxed.
Rather fly a C-47 parachute out.
And you get a free life jacket. If you live.
No, that's legit. That's legit. It's in the compartment that they keep the animals.
I never took the life vest.
Oh, that's illegal.
For $99.99, you better get a life vest.
Parachute too, right?
Yeah, you better.
I never took the headphones either. I only took the blanket, kind of like a silver.
Yeah.
Heck, they give me the peanuts and stuff, so I figured, hell, why not?
Well, yeah, you know what? I wonder if all the airlines are doing deals like that. But I mean, maybe this just people are tapped out. Nobody's flying. I don't know. You know, my flight going out was only half. My flight from Chicago to Korea was only half full going out. It was a midnight flight. I couldn't believe it, man. So everybody in my section was able to spread out and just grab a seat and just lie, just sleep. Because there was 3 seats to each on each side, and I don't know, it was 4 or 5 in the middle, whatever it was. But it was only half full. I couldn't believe it. So that kind of tells you something there.
Mm.
Okay, I just look it up on ASAP tickets.
Yeah.
From Dallas to Manila is $497.
Wow.
What airline? Nice. Which airline?
They didn't say. See, that's the thing with this is you kind of say, if they say it's $497 and you stick to that, but you gotta the airline.
Okay, but here's the thing, Roberto. Do you have to stay overnight somewhere, like to fly the next day, or how is that? Do you have any say in that?
Yeah, I think you have say in what
can you?
Dates and stuff. Yeah, it's just that.
No, but I mean on the dates, yeah. But what if you have to stay, like you say, it's obviously going to have a stopover. You may have 2 stopover for
exactly,
that flight. And you may have to sleep overnight. Where you know what I mean? You come in like in like 7 in the morning, and then you might have to catch that flight like 6 at night or something or whatever. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, they got you.
Just don't turn me in on my blanket.
For that much.
Yeah, and then if you got to fork out for a hotel room, if you have like a 24-hour layover, then it's really not a deal, That's the problem.
Kev, do they really care about those blankets and those headphones they give you?
Nah, they don't care.
I didn't think they would.
Well, I think they don't like it when you take the headphones, but the blankets, I think they're like a go away gift or something.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna let somebody else use those headphones with earwax on them? Jeez.
No, those are like old airplanes when they had those earphones. I don't think they have them anymore.
Yeah, they give
they still got headphones.
They give you them in a little plastic bag and you put them in your ears or whatever. Yeah.
I forget what airline actually charged for it. That you could actually take it off the aircraft, but they charge you for it.
Yeah, like United or something like that. One of them airlines charges for it.
United. Yeah.
It was like $3 or something. I remember. I bring my own, man. I don't even.
You got China. Where is it? China Eastern at a JFK 437.
Wow.
And where does it stop?
Is that to Manila?
Yes. That's somewhere in China. I forget where. One of those cities.
China Airlines. That's a good airline.
How long is
China Eastern? I'm talking China Eastern Airlines.
How long is that flight, John? Do you know how many hours?
From New York?
25.
Shit, that's
25?
a long flight, man. That's a long flight.
What do you got?
Usually with the reduced rates, you have some kind of layover.
Hey, you know what? I like taking that midnight flight. This was my first red-eye flight I've ever taken. It was actually pretty good, man. It was only like a 2-hour layover in Seoul, so that actually 3 hours. So that wasn't bad at all. I think the midnight flights are actually pretty
I don't like Incheon Airport.
Why not?
When I was there, they were doing a whole bunch of work, and then upstairs at the food court, they were doing a bunch of remodeling. So, I mean, I hear a lot of good things about it. But when I was there, they were doing, like I said, this was beginning of 2014.
I was going to say, how long ago was this? Because I was there. It was nice.
Well, 4 years ago.
It's nice.
I like it.
Really?
China Eastern connects in Shanghai.
Oh, in Shanghai?
How long's the layover there? It's like 3 hours, 5?
It's saying 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
5 hours?
It was a 2-hour layover.
And that's direct from JFK to the Chinese city, right?
So Shanghai, 5-hour layover.
Uh-huh. What is it, like 12 hours to Shanghai?
No, it's more than that, dude.
They're saying 15 hours.
Is it 15? Oh, shit.
I thought it was 19. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
No, because New York to Incheon is about 14 hours. Incheon, Korea.
These guys are crazy. I should stop reading this room. I act like an asshole.
He
He said there was a haircut like the Kim. He's talking about the North Korean leader.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Captain Spaulding arrived in Manila at noontime, and that's what I did around 11 in the morning. It's when you take that red eye, it's cool coming into Manila around 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I done that.
Yeah, Jerry, I always take a red eye. I always try to grab a red eye because I like to show up in the morning because I don't want to destroy my day when I get to wherever I'm going.
Yeah.
Well, also the plane's not very full, and you can just go out and sprawl out where there's nobody at.
Well, I mean, the planes are generally full, but we got lucky. It was only half full going out. But generally, the planes are full, you know.
Huh.
Hey, I mean, hey, if you guys ever come into Manila, one tip I would say is if you come into Manila and say you wanna you're taking a taxi, just ask the taxi driver to take the Skyway. It's an extra 45 pesos you gotta pay, but there's no traffic on that, man.
Well, usually they know that already.
You know what? You'd be surprised. Sometimes they don't. If you don't tell them, they won't take the Skyway. It's really weird because it's 45 pesos.
Well, you have to pay. You have to pay the toll.
Yeah, yeah, you got to pay the toll. So unless you tell them, they'll just take the regular route. You know, the EDSA or wherever. You know, if you're going into Manila, and EDSA could be a little, you know, kind of bottleneck areas. There's a couple of areas that are kind of bottleneck and. Traffic kind of slows down, and that's going to the airport. But for 45 pesos, taking a Skyway, man, it's well worth it. I mean, you get to your destination fairly quickly.
I thought I paid that toll was 20 pesos.
Nah, it's 45 coming out of the airport, and actually also going to the airport from Manila, it was 45 pesos. Yeah.
Did you pay it, or was it?
No, I have to pay it. So I requested that the guy take the Skyway, and the guy goes, "Hey, it's 45 pesos that you'll have to pay." I go, "No problem. Just go ahead and take it." So.
Did you guys have to pay the airport tax?
20 pesos for the toll and 25 pesos for his pocket?
Yeah.
No, I actually saw him pay 45 pesos. When he pulled up to the window, I gave him a 50, and then the person that was taking the toll agent gave him 5 pesos back. It's 45. It's 45. When did you last take the Skyway, John?
Jimmy Durry's asking you, Jerry, if you can charge your electronics on a plane. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have USB. They have USB.
Yeah, they have USB. You should be able to.
It's just
Hi, Jimmy.
Skyway.
As far as airport taxes, Richard, I know you asked that. I don't know if it's called airport tax. They call it something else.
Like yeah. I remember years ago when I went there. When I left.
Yeah. Because what happened was I had an I didn't know I was paying all of that until I said that I needed to change my flight. And they said, okay, you could change your flight because I've already had bought the ticket. I just want to change my time. I found a better time for me to fly out. Then all of a sudden they said, but you have to pay an extra 200 plus for the transportation cost. I forget what it's called. Yeah, something weird.
Oh, that's the what do you call the terminal fee?
Yeah, I didn't have that when I left the Philippines this time. I don't know why.
No, it's already in your ticket. They passed the thing I think about a year ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's considered whatever it's it's not considered a law or anything, but it's automatically in your ticket now, so that they don't have to collect it at the airport.
Yeah, years ago when I first went to see Cleo and I was leaving the Manila airport, there was that tax, and I laughed my ass off. I said, "Really? You're charging me a tax to leave the country?"
Well, you know what? They do that in Costa Rica also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I paid like $25 to get out or something like that. But you know why? You know why they decided to add that terminal fee in the tickets? Because what happens is a lot of the Filipinos, when they say the OFWs come to the airport and say they're going to Dubai or whatever they're going, they'll give all their change, their their Filipino money back to their relatives, and then they just go to the terminal. And then all of a sudden, they don't have the money for the terminal fee. See what I mean? So that was a problem I heard that they were running into. So they started just adding that terminal fee onto the ticket so that the OFWs don't run out of money, you know. And
Yes, smart. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me in 2013. On the way home, I was in Manila and I stayed a couple of days visiting my cousins and stuff. So as I went into the airport, I gave my cousin all my money. I had like 7,000 pesos, 6,000 pesos.
And then you had to come up with 500, right?
Yeah, and I had to come up with 500.
Yeah.
Check this out. So I gave him all the money.
They'll take American money. They'll take any.
Yeah, they'll take American.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, yeah, here's the money. Take your family out. Thanks for, he was kind of like escorting me around Manila and stuff and all that because I didn't have any family member but him. But anyway, so I went in through the airport, and then when I was going through the deal, I saw that 500 pesos, and I go, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
So I turned back around and tried to go outside and go
To
to
get
the
your money
ATM.
back. Oh, yeah.
But I didn't have my credit card because when I was sending money to myself, I was sending it through PayPal, not PayPal, Western Union, and so I didn't bring a credit card, and so what I ended up doing was I went to all these expats and begged for money. So
hey, e-beggars.
So finally I got this one. He's expat dude. He was from the Navy, and he was there visiting, doing some church stuff, missionary stuff. And so I told him my situation. I said I gave all my money away. I don't have no money. I forgot. I didn't know that fees. And so he gave me 1,000 pesos. He goes, "Don't." I go, "Well, give me your address and I'll send you the money." And he goes, "No, you just pay it forward. Pay it forward." So he gave me 1,000 pesos. Well, pay forward means that gives someone
just give
money.
It to somebody else that might need it.
Yeah, might need it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
pay
that's
it forward.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
So luckily he saved me, man. I went to like three Americans.
Yeah, that's cool.
I feel so freaking stupid, man. I was a fucking idiot.
You know what? I always keep extra pesos. I don't try to change it back or anything like that. I mean, it's hard to change the pesos back to the dollar anyway. And why would you? If you're going to come back again, just hang on to the pesos for your next trip. I mean, usually I keep an extra maybe 30 or 40 bucks of pesos, try to figure it out by the time I get to the airport. And it's, it's enough for the next trip if I want to take a taxi, out of that airport again. So I don't have to actually go to a changing the money, at the airport.
I used to do that, but I used to do that when I was going to Ukraine a lot. I still got a lot of Ukrainian money. I got about 70, 80 USD in Ukrainian money that.
And you're not going to be able to change that anywhere, man.
When I was sweating when I had a whole bunch of pesos, and they recently converted their money to newer money.
Oh, the 100 unit, the 100 bill.
Oh yeah,
they were devaluating the old currency.
Yeah, they did. I saw the notice, and it was saying if your bills look like this, the banks are no longer going to take them. Yeah, that was
that the 100? Was that the 100 bill? Was that the 100 unit?
All the bills, everything, all the
was
bills,
that all the bills?
Everything.
Every
when did
bill.
they do that?
That was like about, I would say about eight. I would say 8 months ago.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Everything I had, I was able to reuse when I came back, and that was like let's see, it's been about a year, a little bit over a year since I've been back, year and a half.
When you go to when you go to any of the banks here, you'll see this big notice that says if your bills look like this, it's no longer. Yeah,
they took it on the street. I mean, they took all I had on the street, whatever I spent, the cab drivers and all that. So it must have been okay. Oh shit, I didn't know that.
You guys better hurry up and say your last thing because I'm out of here.
Big
No more
Kev.
putting it off.
No more
You used to be fun, Big Kev. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, where you going? You're busy all of a sudden.
Nay, I stayed on a little bit.
Wait, aren't we good enough to hang out with you? What are you saying? We're not good enough to hang out with you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Hey,
Kevin.
already.
You got Roberto.
He comes in long enough to get free gifts from Roberto, and then he leaves.
Hey, well, you know what? If anybody messes with us, we got Roberto. They'll go on Roberto's hit list. So.
Well, nobody has no reason to mess with us, but we don't even mess with nobody else. So,
Right.
you know, I don't want to pop nobody's bubble, but I don't even care what anybody else says. We have our own group, and you guys.
You know what? I don't see anybody else doing a live cast right now. I mean, I don't see anybody. I don't know. Does anybody see anybody?
Jay will do his on Tuesday night.
That's tomorrow night. Yeah.
Okay.
And the guy he's
Well,
with is Mike. His name is Mike.
Yeah, my PI Mike or something like that, or Mike the PI guy or something.
Mike the guide or something. Mike the guide.
Is he Filipino?
No, he's a black guy.
No, he's a black guy. But I think he lived in the Philippines, like said, what, since
Yeah,
2000
for 10 years. 10
Really?
years. And went to school there.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
But I'm not supposed to be on tomorrow, but I go on whenever I feel like I want to go.
Well, come on Jay's show.
Well, no, I'm not if he's. I like Jay. We'll see what happens. But yeah, well,
What time is Jay going to be
I don't
on?
really want to pay
like
rent
it,
on
too.
somebody's.
I think about 8-ish.
8-ish?
Yeah. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
I know
guys.
Jerry will be there because Jerry
Talk
just
to you
kind of
later.
picks out everybody's shows, even though he's not subscribed to anybody.
Wait a minute. What are you trying to say, man?
You said it the other night, man.
What?
I'm not subscribed to anybody, but I come on, and
No, I
say my
subscribe.
content.
Wait a minute. I subscribe. Wait. Hey, wait a minute. Brett, I subscribe to your channel, but I don't think you subscribe to my channel. So that's one thing.
I
But
didn't
that's
know you
okay.
had a channel.
You're right.
You know I got a channel, man. What are you talking about? But that's okay. Hey, wait a minute. I've got some good videos coming up on the spousal visa, so you might want to,
Oh,
look
yeah.
up to
When
my
is
channel.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
that's coming up.
Check that out.
So
Send
you're
me
gonna
an
need
email.
that one. Thumbs
Send me
down.
an email on that.
I'm hurt.
You're gonna need. It's a four-part video,
Oh,
man.
right.
From beginning to end, man.
I won't miss a minute.
Hey, hey, John Doe, maybe you could give me a thumbs up. I know you're one of those three people.
Yeah, sure.
He
No
gives you a
problem.
thumbs down.
Hey, wait a minute. No, I never gave him a thumbs down. No, never.
Well,
I'm gonna give you a thumbs down, Kev. I gave you a thumbs up, and I'm gonna give you a
I
thumbs
know
down.
you're
too.
there.
If you
Yeah, I
guys
don't
like the panel, if you guys like the group, if you guys like what you hear, smash that like button for
Hey,
more.
if we don't get a thumbs
Well,
up, we're gonna stick Roberto on you.
I'm already on his hit list.
Yeah.
I just got off of Roberto's hit list, so
It's kind of bad when people are crying because their butt hurt. Fucking get over it. I mean, slap yourself in the head, make your eyes go straight, that they won't call you crazy eyes or something. No, I know that's an inside joke between you and homo or hobo, whoever you want to call him.
Whatever happened to the hobo? He's been very quiet.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he ask Dave. He knows what's going on. He talks about him enough.
What about Sissy? Sissy style.
He's not around. I mean, he hasn't been doing much. I think they're working on his websites, though.
Yeah.
He's got these websites. They're
Working on being a
busy.
brain surgeon.
Oh well.
I mean, I don't even know
Wait,
we
hey
even
John,
have-
let me ask. Hey John, let me ask you a question. Hey John, let me ask you a question, John.
What?
Who's your favorite vlogger that you like? Seriously, who do you like? It's not even what they like. Who do you
Are they
like?
gonna like him back?
Well,
That is a great
I'm
question.
not looking
I'm
for
trying to get an
anybody.
idea what kind
I'm
of
not
person
looking
you
for
are.
anyone to like
You're all
me
a bunch
back,
of
though.
assholes.
Now, come on, there's got to be one that you like. man.
Well, Kevin is all right. I mean, I got no problem with Kevin. I got Jay's got a decent channel.
Yeah.
Ren is okay. You know, Ren is good.
You
Oh,
want Ren
okay.
to have a live show.
Wait,
though.
I'm not. Oh, that's right. That's right. I fell out of favor because I know I'm on your shit list.
Ren doesn't
That's
have a
okay.
swelled head. He's a down to earth guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Chris
Well, you didn't put me in that list, man. How come you didn't put me in that list, man?
I got to listen to your spousal visa vlog first.
That's right. I remember you unsubbed me, man, when I first started. You subbed me, but then you unsubbed me, and I think when I started doing the spousal stuff, that's when you unsubbed me. I remember that. But that's okay.
what about those other guys? Those Crazy Eye and those other guys.
No, I think
How do you
John
like-
Doe's banned from them channels, man.
No,
Oh, really?
I don't like Brain Dead Ned or Freak A. I'm not. They're not. I can't stomach them.
Freaky. Oh my god, that's the first time I heard that. That struck me funny. I'm sorry.
Or Frank Butterfaglia. I don't like that. That's a clueless moron.
He's having a life on the island, man.
I'm not even drinking, man. This is
Frank is getting more cleaned out than Ren is getting
Hey,
cleaned out.
Ren, you got the boat, man. You can go pick him up.
Don't
At
bring
least
me
Ren-
into this. I'm just laughing.
At least Ren has a boat. Frank's got nothing.
He's got a big poster. He's got a big poster.
You know what this reminds me is when we were younger smoking weed, man. We're all laughing and shit.
I know that's exactly what I'm thinking right now.
So what is this? Spoke up in the bullpen.
And Fazio became a real douchebag.
Fazio, he's
Don't
popular.
forget about JLB.
Oh, JLB.
Oh, forget it. He's just a ladyboy lover.
Oh,
That's
man.
a typical Australian.
I had to mute my mic, man, because I was still going off.
Did you start crying, Ren? Did you start crying?
What'd you do? You did the
Thank
bear
God
go
I
down the wrong
was-
tube?
It's so hot. I would have burned my freaking tonsils.
Chris, running
See,
in it.
there's always fun on Big Kev's show, Ren. There's always fun on Big Kev's show, man. You know?
Especially
It's
when
all
Big Bob
entertainment.
Cooper's here.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Bob. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Big Bob.
He's a different individual. He's okay.
Was Jerry here when Bob Cooper was showing his tan lines and stuff? That was awesome.
No, I wasn't there. I wasn't
Oh, that was
missed it.
funny, man. That was good.
Beyond words. Beyond words.
That was beyond funny, man.
Is he buzzed half the time that he's on your show, man? Is
I
he
don't
kinda
think he
buzzed?
drinks.
No, he's not a drinker.
Oh, he doesn't drink?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah, when he drank with me, he had one bottle of Red Horse. He was already hammered out. No, he doesn't drink.
Oh.
That big of a person, and he can't
entertaining.
hold his liquor.
He's hot.
He's
He's
just-
just a high on life. That's all.
Yeah, he's a happy-go-lucky guy. I thought he was kind of drunk
Yeah.
half the time he was on the show or something like that. when I-
You know, and it's not a show, man. When you meet him, he's off the bat like that.
It's
Really?
funny.
Oh shit.
It's nice to go out and have a good time, relax.
I thought he said
You know
he
what?
broke his back or something, Bob Cooper.
He broke his back. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
That's what he said he did.
He walks with a cane.
Oh,
Yeah.
he does?
Yeah, he walks. He's
Oh.
very, very slow, man. When we met in Ayala, man, it took him forever to get up to us. He's Ren, slow down. Ren kept yelling at me because I'm a fast walker. I was just trying to get to the bar.
Hmm. Well,
Maybe.
Oh, did you go to the rooftop bar up there on Ayala?
Exactly, that's where we were.
Yeah, it's like a sports bar up there. That's cool.
It's called the Social. That's where we ended up.
Hey, Richard, is your wife from Cebu area, did you say?
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, she's with City. Yeah,
Hmm.
Yep.
Well,
yeah, but I think we're buying a condo in Mactan. That I forget the name of it. I think it's called Valley Properties. Jerry, you can look it up.
hmm.
It's
Really?
pretty reasonable. Yeah,
How
But it's
many
in-
bedrooms?
Three bedrooms.
Oh, that's gonna be a big one.
Yeah,
Well-
pretty nice. It's like about 80,000 or something US.
Well, you better come out here and see the Sentai 17. Man.
Oh, absolutely. Man.
Ren will hook you up.
I mean, I want to friggin' live there now, but my wife, you know how Filipinos are. A lot of them are very educated, but they don't make much, and they come to America and they start making a good living, and
Oh, they'll never leave.
they
they'll never
friggin'
leave.
say, "Shit, honey, can't we stay longer?" And oh God,
But you know what?
She needs to send that money back to the Philippines.
But you know, a lot of the Filipinos we meet here, a lot of the elderly Filipinos, and we always ask them, I go, why do you not go back to the Philippines to
Yeah.
retire? And you know what they say? They can't afford to go back because apparently all them years that they came here, they made money, but then they don't make a lot of money,
Mhm.
but they send a lot of the money back to their to their relatives and all that. So they don't save any money. They got nothing.
Oh,
And
After
they're stuck.
being here 30 years, they're as poor as the first day they came.
Yeah, basically. And it's like, wow, it's
Welcome to the Philippines.
my wife, she's a big saver, and we really don't support her family. We give her Lola, her grandma, who raised her, about maybe $100 a month or something like that.
We do the same here. We only
like-
take care of it. Lola.
Listen, just tell your wife you stay in the U.S. and I'll hang out in the Philippines.
She said I could do that, man.
Oh, do it then.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you
Wow.
go, man.
She's got all of her good friends and stuff there. I mean, they're all, I don't know. They're not like politicians or anything, but she knows lawyers, engineers, and
Yeah,
stuff.
but you need to go there and make your own friends.
Oh, yeah.
They're all going to be watching him, John. He's not going to be playing
John,
around.
Hey, KG to just ask, should expat encourage other foreigners to go to the Philippines? Yeah, if you had a good time and you I think you should go out of your way to make other people go to the Philippines. It's a
Yeah,
good
but give him the right information. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because a
don't-
lot of the guys that
right.
go out there don't have enough money. They run out of money 2-3 months down the road. Again, I don't know how some of these people, what they're thinking coming out to the Philippines.
They're
It could
thinking with the
become, it
little
could
head.
become a horror
They're thinking
story.
with the little head.
Yeah, basically. I mean, but they think they're just going to be living on $300, $400, $500 a month. It's like
The
wait,
little
what?
head don't reason.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
little head.
Everybody except Ren, I mean.
Oh, he
He's
got
not
two little
included.
Anyway,
Well, but I mean, Ren, you were prepared before you came out, so it's not like you came out with nothing in your pocket or anything like that, right?
Exactly.
You
But the
were
thing
planning-
is,
Didn't
though,
he
like,
know what was
to
gonna
get to
happen
your
to
point,
his-
though,
What was
I
going to happen
didn't
to his
know
pockets?
everything. Just like here, the rules before you go. Know the rules before you go. This is the
Okay,
time
but you
to
didn't know the
do it.
rules, but you were financially secure, meaning
Yeah, I
that
was fine.
by the time you figured out what the hell's going on, you
I was like,
still
damn.
had enough money left.
He still hasn't figured it out yet, though.
Well, no, but he's. I think he's almost there. He's almost there.
Shut up, man.
all right, you guys, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later on.
You don't have
All right.
permission to leave.
All right, guys.
You guys have a good evening, have a good morning, good afternoon. Hi, Sky Dragon.
Let's all go over to Chris and Sabu's show, all of us at the same time.
Yeah, I
man.
think that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go there.
He's live? He's
Oh,
live?
okay.
He's
Yeah, he's
live.
live right now.
I
All
go
right.
real fast, and I'm gonna hit the sack.
We'll
All
go
right.
over there and we'll badmouth Kevin.
All right, later, guys.
He knows I'm okay. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.
Later. See you, John.
All
Everybody take care.
All right. Say
Wow.
everybody.
I'll see you over at Chris's.